Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right myself. I am doing a subscriber request. At least I think you're a subscriber. Harry Lead requested that I do Marty Robbins' song, Pride and the Badge. And I did George Strait's Weight of the Badge a while ago, and I'm assuming the badge refers to LEOs, law enforcement officers. So let's find out. I don't know the song as far as I know. Marty Robbins, Pride and the Badge.
All night long I tried to sleep, but sleep refused to come. 'Cause today I knew I'd either have to fight or run. Knowing if I choose to run, my mind would never rest. 'Cause with so much pride I wear this badge upon my vest.
Yeah.
Folks are filled with fear because there's 3 bad guns in town. Sheriff Olson made the wrong move and they shut him down. The one they called Dakota Jack and one El Paso Red. The other just turned 20 and he's called the Killer Kid.
Ouch.
Good advice I get, and that's to leave and run away. But my pride and badge I wear won't let me live this way.
Yeah.
If I stay, the 3 have bragged they'll add me to their list. But I have a different aim and I don't aim to miss.
Nice.
From the doorway where I stand, I see the outlaws 3. Worried none because they know the town's not helping me. From 100 yards away, I try a lucky shot. Luck is with me and Dakota Jack dies on the spot.
I thought he was going to take out the 20-year-old kid with that shot when he said it hit one of them. I didn't realize Dakota Jack would be the one. And who's the other one? El Paso Red? And then what was the kid? I guess I just called him the 20-year-old kid? I don't think he had a name. I think that's how we described him. He's the worst of them.
Well, a kid runs through the ballroom doors, and Red goes up the stairs. The kid is raging mad, he's breaking bottles, kicking chairs. And from a rough El Paso Red has vowed to pay me back as he views the lifeless body of Dakota Jack. I can see him as he jumps from one roof to the next, searching for me, but he has no idea where I'm at. But I watch his every move, I'm ready when he leaves. As I shoot him in midair, he crashes to the street.
It's a good shot.
Now there's 1 against just 1, I've evened up the score. Down the street I hear a yell come through the ballroom door. The kid has screamed, there's no way I can live unless I run. Said there ain't no law dog man enough to take his gun. Through the ballroom door he walks and steps out on the street. I can't match his draw, he's much too fast for me to beat. And as I walk toward him, we both grab a 45. Baby, I will die today and he will stay alive.
I wonder if luck is on his side again. God, this could go in a lot of directions. God, this is one of those movies where you're like, I gotta see the end. Cavalry.
Like a hammer, something hits me, spinning me around. As I fall, I shoot him twice before he hits the ground. His bullet missed me, still I feel a burning in my chest. His bullet hits the badge I wear with pride upon my vest.
Nice.
As the people view the bodies of the lifeless three, from their looks I know exactly what they think of me. To them I'm just a killer, and they could not care less about my pride or about the badge I wear upon my vest.
I don't know if that'd be their reaction. I mean, that attitude prevails today in certain sectors. Not as prevalent as the media would have us think toward law enforcement and such, but there's sort of like that element out there that gets heard way more than others because they post prolifically online and such about the disrespect toward law enforcement. But it's amazing how when something goes wrong, immediately you call them because they're the ones who rush in to do stuff. But in this song, it'd be like, if he took out the 3 really bad dudes in town, I don't know what they were doing. If they were terrorizing the town, they would have respected the hell out of this guy, the sheriff, for whom a deputy. I guess they killed the sheriff to start off, so maybe he was a deputy. But he took him out. They'd be like, oh, thank you. You're a badass. We need a badass cop in here. You just dealt with these 3, but to them, he's just a killer. I mean... there's certain people who take real pride in what they do. Some of them are in law enforcement, and some people just take that for granted. And that's how I perceive this song, its meaning. But yeah, I mean, you couldn't run. I mean, it's one of those things where you couldn't live with yourself if you ran. Because if your job is as a cop, you got to go in, and you're going into these horrible situations where you might die. But one of my 2 majors at Rutgers was criminal justice. I was philosophy and criminal justice, double major with an eye toward law school. And I wound up opening businesses afterwards instead. But I learned in criminal justice, we had to take forensics classes. And among other things, we learned how bodies got dead. That was it. You come upon a crime scene. How do you study the crime scene? Broken glass means this. Blood splatters mean this. How chemicals, if someone dies alone and you discover them a week later, what the laws are in a given state. Mine was New Jersey. You have to do autopsies and what that involves with gas chromatographs and all this stuff. But one of the things we learned too is that bulletproof vests, all right, when they had come out, most of us thought, oh, it's so cool. Like you could just get shot and keep going. And the thing is, it stops the bullet from penetrating and going into your skin. But that bullet can actually still kill you because it hits with such force and impact that it pushes the Kevlar vest or whatever the vest is into your chest. And it can actually shock your heart into stopping. And we're like, whoa. And that was like airbags. When airbags came out in cars, you think, oh, in an accident, I just float into this balloon thing and I'm safe. But you don't realize until the reports started coming out that those airbags have to inflate, I think by law, within 0.2 of a second of impact. So as soon as that impact hits, this thing has to fully inflate in 0.2 of a second. That is extremely violent. And so people who have their hands on the wheels frequently would get their arm broken or sometimes their nose smashed if they were sort of like close to it and it blasted them back. So you find out that even though this bullet hit the sheriff's badge and it didn't kill him, and it didn't penetrate, it still left a bruise, I guarantee, on that one. So Harry Lead, great suggestion on a song. I love Marty Robbins stuff. It's always a story, whether it's gunfighter ballads, big iron, it always involves some kind of big iron. I'm not a gun guy. I don't know how big a 45 is, how heavy that would be, how you have to be quick on the draw. He squeezed off 2 shots after he got blasted, or maybe boom, boom, it just happened so quickly before the impact of the bullet is manifest in your body, and you just get knocked over or spun around, or if it misses the badge, dead or shot, bleeding. But this was your standard Marty Robbins storytelling, rope me in completely, where's this going to go type of song. And the 20-year-old kid had an option to run or fight, just like the sheriff did, and he opted to fight, and didn't wind up good for him. Turned out poorly. So that'll do it for this edition of Marty Robbins Shooting People. And we're getting shot and saving the town. Have a great day. Harry, thank you again. I'll see you in another video, and keep rocking the country and Western.